It's a hard world out there, man. You gotta be ready for it. It ain't easy and it ain't fair. It is not fair. People don't care about you, man. They're just trying to see how much money you get. They seeing what you can do. What can you do for me? What can you do?
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Indiana
cheating ass Hoosiers,
taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio
cheating
State
ass
Buckeyes.
Indiana.
Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse.
You better pick these cheating ass niggas, man. Man, you shut up. You gotta pick the fucking front runner. Yeah, so you gonna cheat and throw your fake ass Amari Cooper. You gonna cheat and throw their tight end. You gonna cheat and run the ball. You gonna cheat and do RPOs.
Coming out with it, it's Williams.
So ass die.
Something a little more dynamic that they get him on
I
the
fucking
ground.
hate Indiana.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Under fire. And he's almost to that first down marker there.
Look at you in that bullshit already.
Bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just
Scrambling and shit.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
Time to do that Kool-Aid shit.
I get it. He's an absolute stud, and I want to find ways to get him the football, but maybe not force feed him in that situation.
No, don't let me score. No. 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 I don't want that. I want to earn it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Flips it out on the screen.
Look at that cheating shit, man.
Gets it past the first down marker, and they really
Cheating ass game.
set up that screen and move the sticks.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody?
Look at that Kool-Aid shit.
Into the secondary on the right. His defense giving up ground. He's finally knocked down at the 26. And the Hoosiers in the hurry up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Look at this cheating ass shit.
And he cruises his way to the house.
Pick this cheating ass team.
Well, that couldn't have gone any better.
It's so great for an offense to come out right at it.
Don't get this blazing ass team. They blaze the fuck out of them. Hey, you ain't win one little national championship and they get glazed.
It'll be interesting now to see how this offense does the remainder of this contest.
They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick.
I am good.
To get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is
That's
able
what your
to
sister
corral
said last night.
Give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end.
That's
of the
it. My
game.
sister,
Here we are in the first quarter, and they
your sister
tried
said
to
I'm
win,
real
but
good.
it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
It is true.
looking to pass. It's Sayin taking a shot on the first play. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
I got something for your punk ass.
Didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again.
You shut the fuck up, bitch.
Playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically.
Corny as fuck.
It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
man. That lame ass.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Look at you stacking the line. Look at you stacking the line like a bitch. That's stacking the line.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On third and long.
Why you holding my man? Holding the fuck out of my man.
Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Oh, fucking man.
The Buckeyes have it with the 1st and 10. Holds and fires complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
The fuck off me.
Complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost.
Come on, get your big ass in there.
Line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2.
And I got to find ways to manufacture some offense down here in this area. The field shrinks. It gets a little bit more difficult. So I got to take a few more chances, get the ball to some speed on the perimeter, try to make some big plays.
Shut the fuck up, man. Mute your punk ass. Shut the fuck up.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this
fuck up.
Especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he tags on the extra point. So that drive covered 40 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Fixing though, humble.
I'm glad I'm still here, to be honest with you.
You said that last night some bad things happened.
Looking for some running room.
Yeah, I got assaulted last night. I gave the whole dating thing a try and stuff like that, and they kind of resulted in this. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
There he goes.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen.
Yeah.
How about the offensive
That's
line?
terrible, man. Just
Downfield.
things have not been working out in your favor, man.
Back, find some space to go to work.
You don't have to, what you call though, first thing we got to get you some permanent housing. Have you talked to the city?
Fuck out of here. Sick of this shit.
Yeah, you got to go fill out the application. You're a single woman, you need some permanent housing. See if they
And ready for that one.
You got to get that, man. You're playing games. And the way you date, the way you pick your men, you know what I mean? Yeah. It takes a lot for a dude to hit a woman. That's a lot. That's a dude that don't fear no jail.
Safe completion on the screen.
Get the fuck out of here.
A little more space.
Something
Open
for
up
you.
that playbook even
What
more
you
as they
what
pick
you
up
had to
the
eat
first
today?
down out to the 30. The
Not
offense
really
will
much
have to use its first time out of the
and
half.
stuff like that. Also, I haven't really been having really an appetite since the situation
Plenty of
kind
time
of
for one
happened.
more snap.
I'm
before
really
the
not
end of
even
the quarter.
hungry. If I was to buy something, I would waste money on it, to be honest with you. I'm
Play
so
action on
shaken
first
up.
down.
Like, I don't want to eat, but I haven't really got much sleep. Like, just
And that's a really good job by this
There.
defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end
Yeah,
makes the
you see
move,
that shit?
hold the football a little longer than
He's
he wants to,
homeless or whatever.
and
I'm
then the pass
saying
rush
it
gets
somewhere
home,
right now, but I'm
hits
saying
him,
she's
and forces
homeless,
the incompletion.
unemployed,
Back
and
to pass on
she
second down.
took a chance on a guy.
Fires to the
Oh
wideout.
It
shit.
was a really nice
Who the Pop-Tart now, bitch?
Mistake from this guy.
disagreement.
He managed to
And she said she was assaulted last night.
Who the Pop-Tart now, bitch? You a Pop-Tart. You a Pop-Tart. You a Pop-Tart. 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 You piece of shit.
Does get a call back from a company.
You a Pop-Tart, bitch.
You know,
they picked your punk ass off.
Like that. They're going to be hesitant to want to hire. So now she's
shut
got to
the fuck
postpone
up.
that.
So first down here as they go back to work.
Things are just not working out in her favor, man. Dave said prayers. Yeah. And
God damn.
I tell on this that she said
Stacking the line like a little bitch.
you know, she didn't want it to happen, but it's happened. And the dude tried to come back today. And, the people stopped the dude. The dude was having a fit, talking about demanding to see her and all of that.
What the fuck?
This is a crazy world out here. These dudes, they do way more now. There ain't no way I do no shit like that.
A little bit faster by the offensive line.
Hey, man, you know, you trying to make, how old are you, 20? You're 20, right?
Looking to throw it, Sayin.
20 years old. You see that, man? 20 years old out here, no job, home, kicked out by her sister. While she's going through it out here trying to find some employment, he ran into a guy. She said he wanted no clubs. Just ran into a guy. They kicked it good for a while. All of a sudden, things started to go left. Hockey got upside her head, man. Now she's sitting on this stream with a black guy. What you want to say? You want to tell the women something? Go ahead.
Like, especially for like single mothers, stuff like that. It's not just about your son having that like influence, as well as it's your daughter as well too, of having that man in her life.
What the fuck?
Also provides that. Not just that stability, but that also the validation, as well as so that she doesn't have to go
shit, man.
Feel validated, as well as she.
I'm reporting your ass to EA, your cheating ass. Yo, I'm reporting you to EA, cheating bitch.
Like, you sound crazy, you sound smart, like I feel you, I don't feel like. Just somebody who is there for her and stuff like that. So I get it if, you know, single mothers feel like, oh, got it, I financially handle it. When you had those children, you understood that you have to think outside of yourself. It's the same thing outside of finances. You need to think outside of yourself. So more than what you think it is. So no, my dad died when I was 15, so I have my parents there, but my mother did choose and I know this because she had there. Even if whatever the case is, like my mother chose. It was like she wasn't an unattractive woman. That even though she had kids, she still had the shit together, plus more. So it wasn't like she was ex of the dating pool. So it's like,
when last time you talked to your mom?
A while ago, or whatever the case is. We spoke about a few things. I didn't tell her about this. Whatever the case is, because I just know how she is. She was more so, before she also attacked the guy that did it, she would also attack me, calling me stupid.
Come on, man.
Other things, and da-da-da. It's also why I have her as well, too.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical
but you can't. You have a hard time finding employment.
Third down right there.
Yeah.
It's a good throw. You got to make the catch.
Yeah, it is. Like people, even if you want to put makeup on, unless you're a really good makeup artist, and I'm not the best makeup artist. People can tell, even a puppiness. Like this eye is even more puppier.
Does it hurt?
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
Even making these facial expressions, this whole side of my mouth even hurts. When I even like move my face, it hurts. The whole, everything from my head, it hurts. I just got back to being able to like hold my hands like this, but if you were to touch my arms and stuff, I will literally cuss you out because it hurts so bad.
I jumped on you last night out of nowhere.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
It was just me right here. It was me.
He was not responding to his texting.
Yes, I was just
never
ignoring
saw
him.
the
I just
defender. He was staring his receiver
East, I
down,
wanted to be looked.
telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over
Every
that.
person, male or female, just her side, like, it needs to be looked. You know? Especially if it's Thursday. Anybody in explanation.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly out.
That's some bullshit.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Cooper. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. To the air on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
So now it's second and long. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza.
Stop that shit.
Squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Oh my God!
A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Hoosiers come to the line
Hello?
to hurry up.
Done playing this game. About to lose to freaking Indiana Hoosiers.
Finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Snap, the phone
How
died.
big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the
Fuck.
touchdown.
This cheating motherfucker, man. Figure him out.
This lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. To throw, it's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man all by themselves. Look out! Touchdown, Ohio State. Once he got some room, it was over.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. Where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking for space, it's Hemby. Picks up the first down, still moving. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. And the Hoosiers headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's got it inside the 25. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Corners are going to bail. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got his man. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Defense in press coverage with the run on first and goal. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the...
Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he makes the extra point. Just about set to kick it away again. And he's going to bring this one out. That gamble did. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field over the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Owens. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
What a dream opening drive for this defense, man. You want to create some negative plays, create some energy.
Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Rebels will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Out of the gun, the inside give.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The Buckeyes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He leaves it with his back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old-school, vintage Buckeye feel to it when they move the ball on the ground.
And Ohio State's done it year after year, and it's player after player. But this university recruits at such an elite level. They find dudes, and it's easy to run the football when you've got some dudes.
Fires to the big fella. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Dropping back, it's Sayin. The screen, he can go. Turning it on. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
And the Buckeyes are on the move. The run from the shotgun. Runs through the tackle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
There's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, you have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Wow, did you see that hit by the linebacker? I mean, he came up with authority and bad intentions, forcing the tackle for loss. Man.
Got a little space. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll try to race to the edge on first and goal with the wide receiver. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
You got to give kudos to this defense. They are so well coached up. How about the awareness and the ability to play with great eye discipline? They located the football. They located that receiver on the jet sweep and were able to make the tackle.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Well, that's new. If you want to keep the ball to the tight end in this situation and let him run the football, I mean, goal line area, maybe.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They score the touchdown, and that was big time.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Throws to the tight end. Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Still running at the 40. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Intercepted deep in his own end. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
They'll give it to the back. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Ready to stay ahead of the chains.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
I understand the quarterback wants to get this dominant wide receiver the ball as often as possible, but I wouldn't try to get it to him in double coverage. I think you have to let the defense's coverage dictate who gets the ball. There was somebody else open on that play.
Yeah, and third and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass, and the defense did a really good job playing the pass. And fourth down now, it's decision time for you.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll pull it down. There he goes. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Skips away from pressure. This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He'll keep it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Using his leg, it's Jackson. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Fires on the move. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
And a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
To the air, it's Sayin. Makes the catch. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. On 4th down, looking to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
From the gun, running back on the move.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
A really good job by the defense, understanding 3rd down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a 4th down.
Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He wants to start this drive with a pass. He'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Lacy. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Diggs. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going for it all. He holds it in and nobody's close. Touchdown Rebels! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together.
Breaks into the open. Running through contact. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive game.
Throwing right. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, really nice catch there getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. And you think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on first-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the first round.
Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Buckeyes in a good spot here with second and short. Power football with the run. On the move at the 30. Flying down the right side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Diggs. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers.
Lofts one high and deep. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Rebels lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
Third and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop. And you better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes it grab at the 25, and there's room. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Really nice job by the offense there, setting up the play-action pass. They ran the ball the last play, so the defense saw run action this time. A lot of guys bit downhill. The quarterback had a chance to find his target outside. He puts it up in the air. Receiver does his job. They connect for the long score.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Got a man, it's Jackson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Dropping back, it's Saying. Legs to grab.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quick release by the QB. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Got his man quickly. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Might be changing the route. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. 1 more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Trying to bowl his way in. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
He's in there for the two-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. They marched 72 yards, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ray. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Gives it on the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Hard running there. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air. It's Sayet. Finds his big tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Jackson.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
The toss to the right. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice job understanding a run was coming.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down mark.
That's something as a defense you got to be prepared for. In a 2-minute situation like this, you know they're going to try to throw the football to the sidelines and get guys out of bounds. So you got to have outside leverage, or you need zone defense to help out and try to bracket guys on these outbreaking routes.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That touchdown ties the game, so you're expecting them just to kick the extra point, take a 1-point lead. Seconds left now. You got to play great defense here to try to ice this game and get the win.
And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Ray. And the returner is stopped. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Lee. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open, couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the 2nd half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Gonna run it. It's Diggs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do.
Working that left side. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Uncorks one to the middle. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They go to the ground. Nothing but green grass down the middle. The 40. The 20. Inside the 10. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture,